Good afternoon, everyone. This is Kosala, also known as Marventus. Welcome back to Marv TV. We are in episode 2 of World of Warcraft as a newbie. Yes, the stuff that you need to know. If you watched the first episode, I have gone now to level 10 since we stopped off. I have purposefully not shown the leveling in the early ranges because I didn't want it to be a spoiler for anybody who's playing a goblin. So we're now at level 10, and fun stuff starts to happen at level 10. This lights up. Let's see, where do we have it? Our talent trees. Talents. There we have it. Talents lights up at level 10. Today we're going to talk a little bit about talent trees and what they are. So every single class has got 3 different talent trees that you can either focus on or mix and match between. And you've got a fixed amount of talent points that you can put into them throughout the levels leading up to 85 to max level. You will gain a talent point every other level starting at level 10. Level 10. So I am level 10 now. I've just gained my first talent point, and the first thing you need to do is select a specialization. Now, the important thing to keep in mind with specializations is that once you have selected the specialization, you are going to be stuck with that specialization for the first bunch of talent points that you put in, and only after you've gotten to a certain level of specialization are you allowed to then put talent points into the other trees. So that's how it is. So it's very important that you study these talents carefully before you pick them, because you will be stuck with the talents that you pick for quite a while until you're able to respec. Now, as a mage, I've got these 3. The different classes will have 3 different ones, so you'll be looking at whatever are the talent specs for your class. What you want to pay attention to is the specialization. If you just mouse over each of these items that you have on your talent trees, it'll tell you exactly what the specialization is. Now, you will get the specialization, which is a spell basically, the second you spec into any one of those trees. So if I spec into Arcane, I'll immediately get Arcane specialization. If I spec into Fire, I'll immediately get Fire specialization. And if I spec into Frost, I'll immediately get Frost specialization. Now over here at the bottom, it tells you exactly what these trees are all about. So in my case, the Arcane tree manipulates arcane energies, playing with the very fabric of time and space. For Fire, I've got ignites enemies with balls of fire and the breath of dragons. And for Frost, I've got freezes enemies in their tracks and shatters them with frost magic. So you will have to decide by reading these 3 descriptions and by looking at specializations which works best for you. Now I am in the midst of leveling with this mage, therefore I am going to pick the Frost tree, which gives me greatest control of enemies and also best survivability. So let's pick that and see what happens next. I shall pick Frost, and there we have it. Our 3 talent trees have now arrived, and as you can see, the ones that you have not picked are shown with a padlock. They will only open up once you've spec'd down the tree properly. So my first talent point is now available for me to spend, and you can see that by the fact that the numbers are green here at the bottom, and it says how many talent points you currently have yet unspent. Now after level 10 and onwards, you can find this window right here by pressing the N key or by clicking on the talents icon here in the menu bar at the bottom middle. So let me see if I can pick my first talent, which I'm going to choose. Shatter multiplies critical strike chance of all of your spells against frozen targets, increases the critical strike chance of your spells, and reduces the cast time of Frostbolt by 0.3 seconds. This effect becomes inactive for 15 seconds after use. Interesting. Reduces the cast time of your Frostbolt spell by 0.3 seconds. This effect becomes inactive for 15 seconds after use. Fascinating. Piercing Ice increases the critical strike chance, and Shatter multiplies critical strike chance of all of your spells against frozen targets. I'm going to go with Shatter because I kind of like it. And then when you are finished, clicking on the left click to add a talent point, right click to take one away. So once you've assigned your talent points, all you need to do is click Learn and you are done. There you have it. The first talent learned, and I have received my very first spell down here, which is my specialization, which was Summon Water Elemental, which I am now going to put over here. I'm going to put it there, I'm going to put it here, I'm going to put it there, I'm going to put it here, I'm going to go with there. It allows me to do exactly this. Summon a water elemental. How cool is that? This is of course just for the mage's frost tree. Depending on your class and what you have decided, you will get a different specialization. have fun with the talents, and when you get an ability to spec it later on, spec and respec often as you continue to figure out which talents work best for you. It does cost money, but hey, considering I'm a person who spent thousands of gold on respecing back in the day, it is well worth it in specializing your class and figuring out exactly how you want to play it the most enjoyable way. So there we have it, folks. Talent trees in a nutshell. I'll be back in the next video when I'll be going over professions. Professions, very important stuff. All about that later on. Have a lovely day. Toodles for now.